The Shock had an extremely good Season 5, literally as good as you can get without just winning the whole thing. They went to Grand Finals, Map 7, Proper won every award he possibly could. Like, how do you do better? They are about to teach us how to do better. They are continuing their O2 Blast to Shock pipeline, and they are committing to a full Korean roster that is going to send even the Atlanta Reign running. Kaluj, Sam, Mikey, all gone. Goodbye. Also, surprisingly, Violet and Kilo are gone. I think Kilo was supposed to be in the plans here, but then he ended up being like, I want to leave, and then he left. I presume he wanted to go be a starter somewhere, but as of right now, there's just nothing on the winds about him, as far as I know. So I do not know if he got his wish, or maybe he did on a APAC team somewhere. And then Violet leaving is just like, I thought he would be a shock player for life. I didn't think he would ever hang up the jersey. I thought his name would be retired, and that was going to be that, and he would be a Shock legend. He still is a Shock legend, but he's also a Houston Outlaws right now. So that's that. And now they pull up. They retain Proper and Finn, two very, very strong rookies who I think have a lot of potential to even grow further this season. Yes, Proper could grow further than the monstrous season he had. Then they also pull up with Hisang, Junbin, and Max, all rookies fighting tooth and nail for Rookie of the Year this season, no doubt. And they're also signing Vindane, who was just the best main support in maybe the entire league last season. Not the best Lucio, because Chio owns that, but the best main support as a whole, I'll give that to Vindane. This roster's talent level is literally insane. Proper Hisang as the DPS line is legitimately insane and borderline criminal. We know what Proper is capable of, but this season, he has a year under his belt, he has more talent around him, and he's speaking his comms in Korean. This could make him an even better player somehow, from going from the best player in the world to being maybe the first, second, and the third best player in the world. He could be all three. That's where I'm looking at right now. And I can't imagine what a better season looks like for Proper, but like, I can envision, I can pretend, I can feel it. There are rumblings, the vibrations in the air. Something's going on here. Proper is leveling up. I feel the static electricity, bro. It's gonna happen. And we're not ready. None of us are ready. We can't comprehend what's about to happen here. There's a perfect storm for Proper to be your first time, two-time MVP. Let that one sink in. Just think about it. Think about it. Hisang is the best DPS prospect in this season, and he's Proper Junior. He's just gonna be Himothy. He's definitely in the Rookie of the Year conversation. And the only gripe you can really have with this duo is that I would have liked to see a hit scan specialist, because that way you can always get Proper onto the hardest carry hero at all times. Right now, for example, if you want to play Cast Tracer, you'd probably want Proper on Tracer in a vacuum. But highest value to the team right now is probably Proper on Cast and Hisang on Tracer, because if you add the values together, I think that one will give you more to the team, more to offer. So that's an only small gripe that I have, and that's why I also think Kilo was probably a part of the plan here, because then you could bring in Kilo for like a Widowmaker map or something like that, and then you can get Proper doing what Proper does best all the time. But even with that small little gripe I have, they're still a top 3 DPS line in NA, at least probably in the entire league. I can't imagine much is going to be better than this, and it's just going to be an absolute treat to watch. The observers are going to have a very tough time deciding to watch Proper or Hisang, because they're both going to go absolutely insane. This tank line is monstrous. Junbin or Max are going to go toe-to-toe in terms of playtime and Rookie of the Year, along with Hisang. Like, these guys are going to be busted broken. Junbin, I think, has a slightly higher potential because, you know, he's been a young prodigy forever now. He was playing Wrecking Ball in the Run It Back series when it was just not meta, and he was making it look absolutely heat. It was insane. And all of his main tanks are very good, obviously. His Winston's heat, everything's heat about it. This guy's crazy. But his ball specifically, good lord. He was the best ball in all of professional Overwatch last year. And the closest thing that Owl had was like Belos Rhea, and Junbin would have absolutely cleared him. It's not even close. It's not even close. But there is always some concern if you get a hyped rookie main tank. People have been burned time and time again, right? Kellen last season, Mag, even Roar, I guess. I think he had some hype. It's like, there is some concern there, but with Junbin, I think you can be very confident. He's staying in the same system that he's found success in. He's just moving up with them. And with how absolutely head and shoulders, rather, not the shampoo, he was above everyone else. I just do not see a world where Junbin flunks, but there's always a chance. There is always a chance. And with Max, oh my god, they're about to go from Kalush Sigma, one of the best in the league last year, to, again, one of the best in the league this year. Like, he is insane. I am expecting Junbin to get the start a little bit more, and for Max to just play the off tanks like Ramatra, Doomfist, I would probably expect Junbin. I guess Max is very good at both of those as well, but it's like, it's tough. It is tough. But this is just the most complete tank line in the game, most skilled tank line in the game. These guys are going to be absolutely a treat to watch. We are spoiled. This team is spoiled. And then we get to the support line, and there are no rookies here. Just two players who had very good Season 5 rookie years. And honestly, they both have very reasonable World Star arguments. Finn seemed to have some nerves in the early tournaments, which resulted in some very avoidable mistakes happening. But now with a year under his belt, I'm confident that he will develop into an undeniably elite flex support, especially in the O2 Blast San Francisco Shock system. And Vindame was the best main support player last year. Maybe not the best Lucio, but the best main support. And he also had the best flex support characters of all the main support players. Even though they don't have double flex, right? For Ana Zen comp, Bap Zen, all that stuff, I am extremely confident that Finn Vindame is good enough to get you a championship, especially whenever all the other roles will be different. No doubt. Maybe they'll lean on the Brigitte a bit more than other teams because Vindame's Brig is just absolutely bonkers, but I don't think they'll suffer for it whatsoever. If all of these players play to their potential, this is the team to be in the entire league. It won't be easy, but pound for pound, this roster beats every other team on paper. And I see no true compositional holes. I see no coaching errors. I see 3 Rookie of the Year candidates. I see 6 role stars. I can't count 6 role stars. 2 MVP candidates minimum with Proper and Junbin, depending on the Junbin Max playtime split. It's just, this team's insane. Absolutely bonkers. I'm ready. I don't think anyone else. I don't think the world is ready, actually. I'm not even ready. I'm pretending. I'm putting up a front right now. Anyway, like this video, subscribe, check out my Discord that I just made. Enjoy yourself. Let me know your thoughts, and have yourself a good one. Deuces.